Here we are in my kitchen. I love this kitchen. You know, I have friends from all walks of life. Some are, average Joes, some are billionaires. It doesn't matter. They all love to have a meal in this kitchen. Don't they, Al?
Yep, they sure do. And one friend of ours announced when he was here for dinner that this was the first time in 25 years he had been inside a kitchen.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, these people all take us out to dinner and everything. They're so generous with their time. And how do you repay them? So my gift, and the gift that all of us can give to dear friends is cook them a meal. You know, one of the things, you have to find the positive in every negative. One of the things about the negative of my being laid up with my fractured hip is I've had to watch a lot of television. Oh, God, the news and the coronavirus and all that. And I thought, yeah, but they're all talking about washing your hands. Wash your hands, of course. And our mothers told us to wash our hands. And if anything good comes out of this, it'll be that we all are cognizant of washing our hands a lot. And they say get under the fingernails and everything. But also eat to prevent disease. And you're in charge of that. And I want to make you something today that is so unbelievably healthy and so unbelievably great tasting. And it's in your kitchen right now. It's in your pantry. You have a package of pasta, don't you? Yes. You have a couple of cloves of garlic, don't you? Like this one here. You have a couple of those, don't you? Yeah. I don't know if you have parsley growing in your little herb garden, but I do. But if not, you can buy parsley. Everybody's got parsley. And then there are things that I want to add to this pasta dish I'm going to make for you, which is sauteed pine nuts and then sprinkle with Parmesan cheese, a little hot red pepper flakes and things. I can see Alan drooling there right now.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. So I'm looking forward to tasting it with you. But today, what we're really featuring, and I'll tell you, you want to come across as a first-class, world-class cook. These olive oils, these aged balsamics that we have, do you know that each one of these balsamics has been aged a minimum of 12 years? Here's pomegranate. You can't imagine how great pomegranate is after you fried a lamb chop, and then you sprinkle this all over it. You can marinate it in that. This one here is the traditional balsamic. Now, I have never liked balsamic.
Me neither.
Yeah, because that's my cane. In restaurants,
crutch.
Crutch, not a cane. I keep calling it a cane. In restaurants, and what you buy at the supermarket are balsamics, and they all taste acidic, don't they? It's not good. It's like you wish it wasn't part of the thing. This you can't wait to take a taste of because it's been aged for 12 years or more. It's almost like a syrup. It's been cooked down. And sometimes I take one of these balsamics and cook it down and just put it over a lowly burger, and it turns a lowly burger into something really spectacular.
Don't you add cheese as well? To the burger, don't you add a little?
Not when I do the reduced balsamic, but I'll try it. It doesn't sound. I think you could if you did like blue cheese, like a Roquefort.
Yeah.
You have a little some balls like that, and then the balsamic. Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good with lamb chops too.
Yeah.
These allow you to be a creative cook, an advanced cook. And you don't really need to know how to cook to come off as this world-class cook, and you will. So today it's the balsamics, it's the sea salt rubs, and if I may start here, I'm gonna start by getting the pasta going. Okay. One of the things that's important to know about making pasta is you salt it as though you want it to taste like seawater. So this is the large grain. They call it gross, but that's just French for large. Okay, that's a lot of salt. You'll see how good it makes the pasta taste. Okay, I'm going to get this all boiling up, and then I'm going to put the pasta in. Let me get that going there. Caroline is not here today. She is picking up Violet at the airport, who luckily got out of Italy. They had quarantined her in Italy, and it was quite a stressful thing yesterday, but she's here. She should be getting off the plane any moment, so we're kind of excited about that. The next thing I want to do for you is we're going to start these chicken legs. So the lunch is going to be, well actually it's dinner, is going to be this incredible salad that I'll go through with you in a minute that we picked from our garden. That's my luxury in life. This is where I like to spend my money by just planting plants. Oh, this is talking to me here. Okay. All right, let me put this in. I think this is one of your favorite meals, right, Al?
Yeah, I love this. I even poured myself a glass of wine.
Oh, well, why don't you
They're very rare, very rare.
Camera. Can you show them your glass of wine and go on doing
Well,
this?
let's see. It's over on the other side of the table,
Oh,
waiting
never
for
mind.
me. Let's see if we can see it.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's kind of peeking out. Okay.
And what kind of wine is it, Al?
Red.
Oh. One day we need to take them into your wine cellar.
Okay.
He has a secret room. It's a wine
Yep.
cellar. It's kind of impressive.
Yep.
This is a 100-year-old house. It has all sorts of nooks and crannies, and it's really fun. Okay, we got that going. So here's what I want to do for these chicken legs. I know I'm moving tentatively, but if you notice, I'm moving without my crutch, and I'm kind of proud of myself for moving around without my crutch. My pain gets less every day.
I'm your crutch.
You are my crutch. And I don't know how many of you have had a fractured hip. It takes forever. The doctor keeps saying to me, if you had broken your hip, you would have been out playing tennis by now. Well, not really, because I don't know how to play tennis. I live in Palm Springs, and I do not know how to play tennis.
Or golf.
Or golf.
And yet we belong to a golf club.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that was the most frivolous thing we've ever done. I'm just drizzling these chicken legs with the Tuscan olive oil. Normally I cook with a less expensive oil, but what the heck, I got you all here today and I'm here to impress you, so. All right, this is the Tuscan. This is so good.
Yeah.
This is so good. Why don't you, while I'm opening this other bottle here, tell them about the deal we have today.
Okay. It's 25% off the entire site,
Yeah,
and the promo code is FAM, F-A-M,
yeah.
numeral 25, and you get it by going to SuzanneSummers.com, cha-cha-cha.
Here is our Southwest sea salt.
I love that.
I'm
I
telling you,
put it on everything.
These things on a lamb chop, on a pork chop. Oh my
Yeah.
God! But I'm going to put them on these chicken legs today. This is how I'm going to get the salt. All right. Already, doesn't it? It's mouth-watering.
Yeah. When are we eating this?
Before the show is up.
Okay.
Just gonna. I could make this faster than an hour, but I'm kind of spreading it out. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do once it's cooking. I'm going to put the peach infusio over that. Okay.
So that's the peach. See, I can't read the label, but it's, oh, there we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Peach white balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
Great.
So think about what
I
I've
love
done
that.
so far. I've done the
Yeah.
Tuscan olive oil, just that little taste of Tuscan. I've done the Southwest sea salt rub. And then while it's cooking, I'm going to candy it down with the peach infusio. And this is the Tuscan sea salt rub. Let me put a little bit more of that on there. I wish we had smell-o-vision, okay? These are so great.
Yeah.
You can't lose when you cook with this, and I'm not kidding, wow. All right.
Hard to read that label.
Yeah. Well, that's because the president of our company is 50 and she still has good eyes. And those of you who are more our ages, you need reading glasses to read that. But it doesn't matter. It's really good. Okay. Put that in my recycle bin. Okay, now I'm going to turn this pan on. The thing about making a great meal is your prep. To make sure that you got everything at, so you're not searching all around. That's how you spoil a dinner, looking for stuff. You leave something cooking too long because you're out looking for the Tuscan sea salt rub and where did I put it? If before you cook a meal, you prep it, you have it all out there already. Like for this pasta sauce here, if you look, I've got the garlic, 2 cloves of garlic all chopped up. So that's gonna make it easy. I've got the parsley all chopped up. And then when I add the pine nuts, okay, calm down, boys. All right, now I'm gonna put a little more olive oil in here to get the chicken going. Oh, this is going to be so good. Okay. This is my first time cooking. See, my drawers are in bad shape. You know, I usually look in people's drawers. If you look in there, there's my all the potato peelers, and here are the graters, and here's a like I'm organized. Okay. All right. Yum.
Yum, yum is right.
Yum. You must be so hungry.
I am.
He hasn't eaten anything all day today.
No, I'm waiting for this.
I'm so glad. Never waste anything. I'm a peasant cook, and I did learn to cook from French housewives in the south of France. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown these on all sides, and then I'm going to cover them with the peach infusio and let it just sort of candy up. All right, well that's cooking. Where do I go next? I'm going to do this garlic sauce. Don't feel sorry for me if I'm limping. I'm so happy that I'm without my crutch and that I can move around. That means I'm finally moving over into the other wellness stage. Makes me really happy. Okay, so a lot of olive oil. You know, I was writing a friend today who was having trouble with his weight. And he's in that old don't eat fat kind of thing, like you were talking to Song this morning. And that was such a myth. You know how that whole low-fat, no-fat movement started? In 1941, there was a researcher, a doctor, Ansel Keys, and Dwight Eisenhower. Remember Dwight Eisenhower?
Yeah. He played golf a lot.
Down here.
That's right.
He actually was he and Jack Nicklaus, and he and then all the presidents changed.
And by the way,
and who?
That incredible hospital we have here, Eisenhower Medical Center.
Yeah.
And I think they have 18 satellite clinics all over the valley.
Yeah.
Incredible hospital.
Incredible. I want to tell you something about sauteing garlic. You can screw it up so easy. If you get your pan, like I get my pan real hot now and I just turned it off. You're thinking, why would you turn it off? Because you can burn it so fast. You don't want to burn your garlic. You want it to get golden. That's a lot of garlic, but when you see what I'm going to do with this, you're going to go, oh. See, this is just cooking in the warmed up oil. I ride gas. I like to cook with gas because I ride the gas. I turn it up, I turn it off, I turn it up, I turn it off. You can't do that with electric as easily. Can you smell that?
Yes, incredible. By the way, there used to be a big song in the 60s, 70s called Cooking with Gas.
Cooking with gas.
Yeah, jazz thing. Cooking with gas. It's Cooking with Gas.
Is that Mose Allison song that I used
No,
to do?
but it sounds a lot like Mose Allison.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember the name of the guy.
I think the song I remember I did it on the Tonight Show, Cooking with Jazz.
Cooking with Jazz, right.
Okay, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And you can all do this.
Wow.
Okay, so now I'm going to turn this down to kind of low. We'll let that cook a little bit. Then I'm going to put the peach infusio over that and yum. Okay.
That peach infusio, that's one of my two favorites. The other one is the pomegranate balsamic.
And I love the vanilla fig pomegranate. Once you start your garlic, never stop watching it. So this is the base of your sauce. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. Already, the flavors are, you just feel how great this is going to be.
By the way, someone thinks your hair looks really beautiful. Hair, skin, nails.
Hair, skin, and nails,
Our supplements. Hair, skin, nails.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. Because I had to stay in bed so much the last 3 months, I'm supposed to be learning something these 3 months. You know, I can't roll over into the back of your head, I get a lot of breakage. This hair, skin, and nails is bringing my hair back. I'm so glad. You know, one of the things, especially all the years that I was on home shopping, which I think I was on home shopping for 17 years, and then Evine for 10 years. My advice to women my age was, nothing ages you more than an old lady hairdo. So you gotta take good care of your hair. Okay, now you see how this is just starting to get golden. Yum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it off again, because you can so easily get really screwed at this point.
By the way, it's 25% off the
Can
entire
you show them that while I go get some
site.
butter?
Pardon me?
Can you show them that while I go get some butter?
Sure. 25% off the entire site today, SuzanneSummers.com. And the promo code is FAM, F as in Frank, AM 25. Let me see if I can show you the sign here. It is a little cockeyed, but I'm doing the best I can, you know? Yeah, okay.
Okay. Just want you to know, I walk my talk. This is not about the brand, it's just about everything I use is organic, everything. I take it so seriously. Now, I'm going to use a lot of butter. You know, that's a lot of butter.
We like butter.
I'll tell you something interesting about butter. I came across this stat when I was writing my new book, New AA. Butter has almost the exact same percentages of saturated fat, polyunsaturated fat, and monounsaturated fat as butter.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? That means that nature started us out on breast milk that had the exact same percentages almost as butter. I find that pretty interesting. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on again. See how I ride the heat? You got to know two things in cooking. I think cooking with gas is really important. I also feel that you have to understand that what's on the bottom of the pan is your gold. Excuse my language, but I call it the balls on the bottom of the pan. And when I see people throwing that out, I think that's your sauce. That's the most important thing about what you're making. Now can you see what's happening here? Now I'm going to add these pine nuts. How could this not be great, huh? Look at that. Imagine that. And then we're going to add salt, hot red pepper flakes, and parsley at the end, and then Parmesan cheese on the top. I mean, it's going to be pretty darn great. Okay, so this is cooking really beautifully. Let's turn this around a little bit. I love cooking. I love cooking for Al. I think it's a big part of our life and our relationship, don't you, Al?
Yep. A big part.
Big part.
I couldn't be married to someone who wasn't a great eater.
I haven't been able to cook for him these last 12 weeks because of my injury. And so Al's been doing the cooking and he's been doing a great job. But I really look forward to your meal. Okay. See how this sauce is shaping up? Now the garlic is brown, the pine nuts are getting golden. You don't want burn. If you burn your garlic, it turns bitter. I would say I've got the gas off now, and I probably am not going to turn it on anymore because I want all these bubbles. Wow, this is going to be good. You know what I need? Can you go back there? I need a couple of platters.
Okay.
I need one for the pasta and one for the chicken. Or
Okay.
you can rinse this platter off here. I don't, does it have raw chicken in it?
the platter's coming up.
Okay, I don't want like raw chicken juice with something just cooked. Okay, you see this? That's gold. That's so golden, beautiful. Wow. Okay. Perfect. And then hand me the, oh no, I've got some open here too. Now can you show them what I'm gonna do with this peach?
Okay.
I mean, I know Alan, he got you this.
I like the chug-a-luggets.
He does. He does. Okay.
That looks so incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, is that good? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna just let this do its thing for a minute, okay? Now I think that this is probably almost done. The other thing you're gonna see how important, oops, excuse me, probably should have. I'm not neat. See, the water is so salty, it's not gonna need any salt. That needs a couple more minutes. While this is all doing its thing, I want to show you this salad.
Okay, so there's a lady who wants to know what you're making. So she obviously came in late.
Okay. I'm making pasta all'olio, which is really pasta with a garlic, pine nut, butter, olive oil, sea salt, a little Parmesan kind of sauce, okay? I'm making that because garlic is an incredible antioxidant from nature. And what do we need right now? What we're all fighting with this fear, which could create like coronavirus in you, I think. Fear is stress, is free radicals. And I talk to you about free radicals a lot. Free radicals are the bad guys that get into your body from chemicals, from food, from skin cream, all the stuff that we face in the environment every day. Antioxidants eat free radicals. Garlic is an antioxidant. So you eat something loaded with garlic, and if it's cooked right, it's delicious. And even though those of you say I don't like garlic, when you cook it perfectly like this, and it's just golden but not still raw, it's the raw that starts making your stomach upset. So, okay. I just want to show you this salad, and I'm going to look at that. This is from our garden. I'm really proud of this. Red cabbage, green cabbage, golden peppers. Underneath there, zucchini, a Persian cucumber. I love those. Red pepper. Underneath is kale. So I'm going to show you how to make your family a salad. And when you do it like this, you can get the things you like the most and don't take so much of what you don't like, okay? So I'm taking some Persian, some golden peppers, some red pepper, fresh cut up carrots. Again, the prep time is,
Hey, what's happening over there with the chicken legs?
one of the ladies asking.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Good time to ask, Del. And it's done. Okay. A little bird on the bottom. Oh well. Fiddly dee.
Fiddly dee, she says.
Fiddly dee, no, it's going to be perfect. It's not going to be a fun pot to clean, but it didn't get wrecked or anything. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
By the way, that large platter you're looking at,
Yeah,
years ago, I commissioned an artist in Toronto
you did.
to make a service for 20 people. I think there were 5 or 6 pieces in each service. And I said, each piece has to be totally different. And it took him over a year, and it was incredible. We have this incredible Unfortunately,
It's so meaningful to me.
you know, it was sad because his partner passed. He was a Brazilian man. His name was Hugo
Hugo
Quatacha,
Yeah,
meaning
it turns out that Kathy Lee Gifford also had Hugo make her some dishes years ago too.
you know, his partner died, and that was the end of.
Well, he lost his creativity as one
Yeah.
does with loss. Okay, now, in a perfect world, oh my God,
What do you think?
oh my God.
You don't have to call me God when it's just us.
Now, if you put that on the table, who wouldn't want that? I always like to do a little garnish. So I'm stealing garnish from my garnish here. Okay,
Beautiful,
I know.
beautiful.
And here's your salad. And
Okay.
now I'm going to do the pasta, because I know it's done. How about you take this over there,
Okay,
because I'm the gimpy one right now.
Okay.
Pour it into the colander, which I have
Okay.
preset in the sink, which
okay,
is very important. But I need you to save me a ladle full of the pasta water.
okay.
If you save a ladle full of that pasta water, then you add it to this. Got it? Maybe a little more. I don't want it to be watery. Am I whetting your appetite? Looks good, doesn't it? It's a rainy, rainy afternoon here, and thunder. It's
And lightning.
and lightning, and we had a blast of thunder and lightning. I've never heard it here in the desert. Gloria, our cat, literally levitated. She jumped about, what, 4 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so bring that over here.
Just see it like that.
You know, the stove was all cleaned and perfect before I started, but I'm kind of messy, but
Okay.
I'm not perfect. And you know what? I've grown comfortable. Okay, put it right here. I've grown comfortable with not being perfect. All right, now watch this. Watch. Oh my God. You getting this out?
Yeah.
And make sure you get everything from the bottom. Oh my gosh. And if you need to wet it up even more, then you'd go back to this pan and heat it in the pan with all the flavor. All right.
Mmm.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
How about some crushed red pepper flakes?
That's coming next. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm just going to turn the heat on just a little bit, just to cook down the pasta water a little bit.
Kim Crosby wants to know what kind of pasta this is.
Well, I'm using an Italian kind this time that an Italian guy gave me, but I usually use this gluten-free Andean Dream. I have no business with them. I just happen to like it. It's a quinoa pasta that it loses nothing. Okay, let me get my...
There's my label collection you're looking at.
Yeah, this is Alan Hamill's brain.
You know what? Every time I see a new label, I realize all the creative energy that went into it,
Uh-huh.
whoever thought it up, who
Yeah.
did the original design, who improved upon it, what color it's going to be, etc. It's like a little piece
Hot red
of
pepper
art.
flakes, that's probably enough. You can add more after,
So
although I'm a little messy.
So I have about 3,000 or 4,000 labels.
You do, and doodles. You doodles on everything. Okay, now. This is,
Mm. Wow. Wow. Ooh la la.
want to start out with a little or a lot?
No, you might as well give me a lot.
Nothing better than,
You know what? I think you
Feeding
have
a
to. I
hungry
think you
man.
have to get a spoon and dig down.
all right, but
Yes.
I've got a few other tricks up my sleeve.
Okay. Because all the good stuff's on the bottom.
Okay, we'll get that. How about that? And then Parmesan.
I like lots of cheese. Lots of cheese.
I told you I'm a little messy. Did I mention I'm a little messy?
No, you're not messy.
Nah, I don't care.
You're creative.
Yeah, you know when you're cooking, you can't take time. Yeah, I will in between, I'll clean up. Okay, this is what you want, isn't it?
Wow. Wow.
Excited, Al?
Am I ever?
Okay. Now look at this meal. We all just did this together. Look at this beautiful chicken. Do you want one little taste of this chicken, Al?
Yeah.
I'll pull it off here and dip it. Here, Al. Come over.
Okay. Okay.
I love feeding this man.
Mm. Mm.
Great, isn't it?
Mm.
Really great.
Mm.
Okay. Now I'll clean up a little bit.
I wonder if, as one ages, okay,
Yeah.
and you get to the cocktail hour of your life,
Yeah.
I wonder if food, great food, replaces sex.
You haven't learned that yet, have you?
No. I'm just
You're
wondering
an animal.
if there are any elder people watching who are in the cocktail hour of their lives.
You're not. You got another 40 years.
I'd like to know the answer
Here
to that
is,
question.
For a salad, I love this. Meyer, can
Let's
you
see.
see that? Meyer lemon. The top's off. Be careful.
Top off.
Top off.
Okay, there it is. Meyer lemon, Infusio olive oil, 25% off the entire site today.
Yeah.
Promo code FAM, F-A-M, 25 at SuzanneSummers.com.
Do you need to wipe your hands?
Pardon?
Do you need to wipe your hands?
Why, are my hands dirty?
No, you were holding your hands like you needed to wipe them.
No.
Okay, so what I'm going to do with this beautiful salad is just pour a little of this olive oil on it. And then I'm going to let Alan, when he sits down, see if he wants to add some of the balsamics to it. Got a lot of flavor going on here, so
Yep.
so I'd like you to come over here, Alan, and sit down. Bring your light with you.
Okay, well,
And
where are you going to be?
I'm going to serve myself lunch too, and then we'll talk. So why
Okay.
don't we get you here with your wine?
Okay. I'll wait till you serve yourself, then we can both sit down.
Okay. All right. So he's got this beautiful bowl of pasta. He's got this beautiful,
Okay.
gorgeous bowl of salad.
Okay. Lynn Ellsbury Bates Ferranti.
Yeah.
Always a little, women with 4 names. Anyway, she
Where'd they
said.
get them? Did
she
you
said-
buy all your names?
She said the answer to my question is yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What was your question? Oh,
Rather, yes.
cocktail hour of your life.
That's right.
Yeah. And when you serve this chicken, lean in here. Make sure you smoosh it around. You want to get all that sauce. Wow. This is the stuff of life, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. Okay. I think my plating is a little wrong here today. You've got a lot of plates, Al. But I'll put you over here. You'll figure it out. This is where Al and I sit most nights, enjoying the greatest life. I love our life. Now, I'm going to let you dress the rest of your salad. You can put balsamic on it, you can
Okay.
put salt and pepper, but there's a lot of flavor here.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do is you bring the lights over here, and I'd like you to sit down. I'd like you to start eating and reacting.
Okay.
Okay?
And then you're going to.
And then I'm going to go over there. I'm going to take my little plate of pasta here. And can you hand me that green plate over there, Al?
Yeah.
Will that go for me? Okay. It's very exciting to cook for all of you. I love it. It's what I've been doing my whole life. And it's how I won Alan Hamill's heart.
That's right. The first meal she ever made for me when she was,
What was it?
20 or 21.
Uh-huh.
It was a chocolate souffle. Yeah. And I think it was quail, right?
Yes.
Quail and a chocolate souffle.
Not bad for a 20-year-old.
Yeah. That was it. That clicked it for me. You know, when I was dating, I rarely had a follow-up with a girl if she didn't like to eat. Okay?
Is he our kind of guy or what?
If she was
He likes us to eat.
fussy.
And he likes us to have a little extra meat on us, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I don't think women should have flat stomachs. I don't.
Isn't he perfect?
Yeah. I admire those women, the bodybuilders and the women, you know, the gym monkeys who turn up every day.
Yeah.
They are beautiful. It's a lot of work. And, you know, when you take a little time off, then the belly turns into the way I like it, you know? Women should be round rather than flat.
Oh, God, and you are our kind of guy.
Well,
You are our kind of guy. Okay, here's mine.
okay.
See the steam?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
And then, I'm just going to have one chicken leg.
Yolanda Pinjatore. Hello from Canada.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Canuck.
Look how you make them up in Canada.
Fellow Canuck.
Girls, you want to have a great husband, go find a Canadian. Okay, here's my lunch.
You just pissed off 95% of our audience.
No, there's some amazing. I don't know about you. I love men.
I know you do.
I really love men. I
know.
love talking to men. I've been treated well by men. No, I haven't.
I know
Actually,
that.
I've been actually treated terribly by men, but forgiveness. I actually am the first one who said this, but it's been written all over the place. But forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. And when I forgave my dad, because he had a bit of the drinking problem, as the Irish do, it freed me. When you forgive, then they can't win. It can't win. You aren't a victim when you forgive. When you truly forgive, you can't go, okay, I forgive you. No, it's a process, and you got to go through it. For me, it was a lot of therapy, and therapy has been so instrumental in helping me to save my life and become what I consider a happy person. I'm a very happy person. Can you put this down at my place there?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So you're sitting on the other side of the table.
I am, but that's how we sit at night.
Yeah, but this is not night.
Well, you want me to move?
I think you should sit next to where I'm sitting.
All right. I need a little help. It's
What
kind
do
of
you-
dark
what-
down here, don't you think?
What do you need?
Well, it's just I'm not as mobile as I normally am.
Oh.
Okay, so if you move a chair around here and move the silverware and the napkins over there,
Okay, let's see if I can get a two-shot here.
can you? The two of us? And that way I can sip from your wine.
Okay.
I
So,
think the light is going to be crappy over there. I'd rather you bring it way close to the table so you can see our mouths and
Okay.
the dripping of the,
Okay.
of the peach and the
Okay.
balsamic going down your
okay,
face.
why don't you sit down?
I will, but I need a chair.
What happened to
I'm
your
a
chair?
little incapacitated just
What
because
happened
of
to
my
your
hip.
chair?
Well, take one of those chairs over there.
Okay.
He's love this guy.
I like this.
Okay. And then my silverware is over there, if you could get that.
Okay.
And then I will serve myself. The reason I wanted to do this meal today is the garlic is so healthy for you. These vegetables are all power, and when you eat a fresh vegetable salad like this, and I'm telling you, if you cut it up like this so people can just grab what they really want, then they gravitate to their own form of health. We want what our body needs. Our body's telling us, going, have a little more carrots, or have some of that cabbage. That's really good for you. That's another antioxidant. This is like a bowl of antioxidants. And right now, with all this worry about the coronavirus, if you eat a lot of garlic and a lot of fresh vegetables, and I always say real food, if you can pick it, pluck it, milk it, or shoot it, you can eat it. That's how you build your immune system, because what's happening with people who are getting the coronavirus is their immune systems are wearing out. I want you to sit down and start eating.
Okay, well, I have to move the camera to where you're sitting.
All
Okay,
right, I'll sit down then.
so if you'll sit down,
I will sit down.
I can frame the shot. And while you're doing that, you know, I think this whole thing with coronavirus, I think we should all be very, very careful. Stay away from being in big crowds. Wash your hands 20 times a day.
Yeah, you're a hand washer.
I've always been a hand
Yeah,
washer.
he has always been.
Have a sip of water every 15 or 20 minutes, just in case you've inhaled, you know, some of the stuff, and it'll wash it down into your stomach, where the hydrochloric acid will kill it. And yeah.
A little bit of that on top of your salad
Okay,
with
let me
the
hold
Meyer
this
lemon,
up here.
black cherry. Or
Yeah.
you could have put the black cherry on the chicken.
Wow.
Or you could do black cherry on the lamb chops, or deglaze on a chicken patty or a beef patty. Or, I mean,
I love our balsamics.
Our balsamics, there's just nothing else like them, honestly. I've been in the food business for a long time. Those of you who followed us on Home Shopping, and we had all that incredible food. It's pretty exciting to have been able to source and bring to you what I think are the finest balsamics on the planet. I really do. And I never liked balsamic before this. I always found it acidy. I didn't like it. This is just really a treat. Okay.
Okay.
Let's come over. Well, we still have steam coming out of our pasta.
Okay, sit down.
I will. Okay, easier said than done.
Whoops.
And then it went dark. Got to plug in.
I know.
Okay, don't go away. He just undid the light.
It didn't stop the picture.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to have the first bite, okay, while I'm waiting for you.
Of course.
Let me see. Let there be light.
Don't give me pressure. Okay.
You can do this. It's so easy. Oh. I can't wait to see you taste this. It's so good.
Okay.
Oh my God. Well,
Hey, that's my wine.
I know.
You know, I kind of like this habit Suzanne has,
Which is?
but whenever we go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
she would much prefer to eat off. What are you looking at?
I don't want to, I'm just looking at the clock to make sure that I wasn't staying past my welcome. Okay, what's the habit that you like of mine? Oh, drinking out of yours.
You prefer to eat off my plate.
I do.
Rather than ordering your own.
I do.
And everything's fine about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until
we
you're the
get
last
to
one.
dessert. I don't like sharing my dessert with you. Okay.
You know, I kind of have lost interest in sugar, have you noticed?
Yeah.
And I've lost a lot of weight. Sugar does make you fat. Okay.
Okay.
That's a holy crap. That's a holy crap.
You're a keeper.
Yeah.
You know, with the
Might as well drink your wine.
with the thing with the hip. And when I talked about I gotta trade you in,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna trade you in. Yeah?
Ooh, I made the cut. Besides, my hip's gonna be healed in a couple of weeks. She says. Oh, that's amazing pasta, isn't it? Do you remember what it was? The Tuscan olive oil, No, yeah, Tuscan olive
We
oil.
can go to the archives.
Well, we don't have this up yet. Caroline will put it up. Then 2 whole bulbs of garlic that's been chopped up, minced, cooked real slow, right in olive oil. Then a cube of butter, a cube I put in. And then the pine nuts till they're golden. And then the parsley, Parmesan, and red pepper flakes. Do you need more red pepper flakes?
No,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. Do you taste the chicken yet?
Mm.
Do you need more sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it good?
Red.
And the sauce is because of these incredible balsamics. I'm going to put a little of this black cherry on my salad.
Mm.
Actually, these look how thick that is.
Mm.
That is like, that's like syrup. It's so good. The thing about the balsamics and the olive oil is you can get to be kind of a lazy cook because you can make anything with them. But I say whatever you can do to just make people want to eat food of this caliber. Food is our fuel, and I say it over and over ad nauseum. But if you had a Maserati, you'd never put inferior fuel in your car, would you? So why do we put inferior fuel into something that's more magnificent than a Maserati? Oh, put some of that on your salad. Oh my God. Black cherry with the Meyer lemon. Oh my God. Wow. See how it comes out? Can you see how thick it is? Thick like maple syrup almost. So good. So we have black cherry, we have the Tuscan olive oil, Meyer lemon, Provence, peach infusio, vanilla fig, and pomegranate. Go to the website, there are even more, and you can, went down the wrong pipe. Talking and eating at the same time. You talk.
You know, I've had that happen to me.
Yeah, you can't talk and eat. Like your mom said.
And I wonder what pipe that is. I mean, do we have more than one pipe?
I don't know.
Well, you know everything about the
I
human
do,
body.
but I have to check that out.
Okay.
I think when you're talking, it opens and closes. So you eat and talk, you cut off the windpipe and then it gets scratchy and dry. These daisies right here, I don't know if you can see them from the angle. I just cut from the mountain here. And when you look at our mountain, next time we're outside, I'll show you there are these kind of silver-leafed green puffs all over the mountain. With all the rain we've had this year, the daisies that they're popping up already means the entire mountain's going to be yellow. And those of you who live in yellow mountains, you know you wait. And you don't get it every year. You get it maybe every decade. You get a great yellow mountain. So this is the year we're going to have a yellow mountain. So how did I do, Al?
Not only did you do great for this, but I'm going to save some of this so that we can fry it up for breakfast.
Oh, yeah, the refried pasta. What's better
Refried
than that?
pasta is the
Again,
best.
there's a lot of health issues, that everybody's talking about on television. Eat for power health. Garlic. Garlic is nature's elixir to keep you healthy. Garlic is one of the strongest. That and ginger and turmeric, those are the 3 strongest antioxidants in nature. Incredible.
You know, it's incredible that they've shut down the entire country of Italy
I know.
for the virus.
And Switzerland.
Oh, I just thought of it.
What?
This pasta's from Italy. Huh?
There you go. There you go. I can't get over how great this salad is. Simple. All I did was the Meyer lemon, olive oil, and black cherry balsamic. Fresh vegetables. I didn't even put salt on it.
You know, I think you have to be really careful, as I mentioned before. You got to wash your hands a lot, stay away from people, etc. Don't go to the airport, try to avoid traveling,
Right.
etc. But I think they're making more of this I mean, think about it.
We've talked about this. Have you
We've
talked
been
about
through
this?
the bird flu, we've been through SARS,
Yeah.
we've been through,
Yeah.
and there are, I said, the other day I was talking to Caroline and I said, last year there were 16,000 people in this country who died from the flu.
Yeah, I know.
And Caroline said, no, it's 60. Really?
60,000?
60,000 people who died last
And
year?
how many have died from coronavirus in this country? Like 27? 27,
I
right?
don't know.
I mean, we must be cautious. And something's going on for sure. But there's something about it also that you go, I don't even know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think there are people watching who know what's really going on.
My people are super smart.
Yep.
That's why you're here, isn't it? It is. You got to be super smart to realize the potent value of the food. Food is everything. It's everything. Oh, this is so good.
I don't mean to eat so aggressively, but when it's good,
I'm going to see if there are any
and
questions.
since I was raised in a boarding house,
He was.
when good food is put in front of you, you better eat it immediately, otherwise the guy next to you is gonna get it.
You know when you say to somebody who has bad manners, were you born in a boarding house? He was. Okay. Tony Stalker, I think the scary part for folks is that most people don't know the symptoms. Yeah, I know. Gail, she says, yeah, we know what you're saying. Suzanne, 35 have died. Mary Lou Rowley, we've also been talking about that. I know. Francesco, I know what you're talking about, Al. You got it. Deborah Stetler, I don't want to get stuck on a cruise ship. Me neither. No cruise ships for me. Where's the tequila?
Right.
You know it's too well. Valerie Fletcher, I know what you're saying. Marge Smith. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Let me go back here for a minute. Marge Smith. She has raised beds with good dirt brought into. Yeah, my vegetable garden. I have raised beds. Angel Andrade. Fever is the worst symptom. Okay, so it seems like we all are questioning it a little bit. Not dismissing it by any means. It's something serious is going on. But I don't know.
By the way, when the World Health Organization declared this is a pandemic,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean fatal, okay?
No, it just means it's all over the place.
Not even close.
Yeah.
It just means that it's happening all over the place, and you have to be careful.
Tammy Brooks, I'm a garlic lover. Add to near all I have, and ginger is my favorite pancake mixture for flavor. Absolutely. Are you needing any help? Sure, come on over. Sylvia Salamone, Italy getting hit hard, I know. Oh, it was so stressful for Caroline last night getting Violet out of Italy. But we did find out that U.S. citizens had some special something. Anyway, she's home. She should be getting off the plane any minute right now. Okay, well, I think that's our show. We had a great lunch. You got a great recipe for your dinner or your lunch today. You can make this. It's 25% off of everything on the site. And by the way, with all the germs and everything going around, Nasal Renew, you cannot live without Nasal Renew.
No.
He can't. He's allergic to something. He's allergic to spring. He's allergic to winter. He's allergic to fall.
Toxic people.
Toxic people. Luckily, he's not allergic to me, but every morning when he wakes up, it's right next to his bed, the Nasal Renew. I'll tell you why Nasal Renew is such an incredible product. For those of you, as you get older, if you notice you get red, watery eyes as you get older, and you also notice as you get older that your nose, your sinuses are upset all the time. Well, it's what I talk about in my new book, A New Way to Age. Aging is about worn out parts, and guess what? Your whole sinus area wears out too, or you're allergic to the environment like he is. Nasal Renew restores the microbiome in your whole sinus cavity, just like we take probiotic to restore the microbiome in your gut. Nasal Renew restores the microbiome in your nasal area, which is equally as important as your gut. So Nasal Renew for calming down allergic reactions, calming down an aging nasal passage area, which, you know, it happens. And then this food is the most powerful fuel for health that you could possibly give yourself. So do yourself a treat. Make incredible food. All this is available at your market. Buy organic. I do. That's number one for me, to buy organic. And then any of these, 25% off today, any of these balsamics, olive oils, sea salt rubs, go for it today. 25% off. That's incredible. And
the promo code is FAM, F-A-M 25.
FAM 25.
SuzanneSummers.com.
I love being with you today. Can you turn off the thing here?
I can do whatever you like.
I would like that, because it's one less time I have to stand up. Thank you for bearing with me for my hip, but the fact that I did this all without my crutch, I'm kind of proud of myself, and that means each day I'm getting a little better, a little better. Who knew that a fractured hip would possibly take this long? I had no idea.
You know, and by the way, I know that there are people who are watching me eat, and instead of cutting
you want to pick it up with your hands, don't you?
Like that, instead of doing this,
yeah,
and then putting this down, and putting it here, and taking this and eating it.
What do you do it now?
I cut it like this, and I just go like that.
So why don't you pick up the whole leg like you usually do?
And the reason I do that is because it's more efficient. It gets the food into your mouth twice as fast.
Oh.
And secondly, I was born in a British Commonwealth country.
Yes, you were.
And that's the way the Brits do it, okay? And so that's the way I do it. And if I've offended anybody by my eating habits, I profusely apologize. And I toast you.
No, we haven't talked about
What?
Meghan and Harry.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, he doesn't read the Inquirer.
I know Harry doesn't much look like the rest of the family. I know that.
No.
You know, sometimes the gene pool shifts every so often, okay?
He looks a lot like the horse trainer, though.
Okay,
today,
I think it's time to say
coincidence, but
so long.
Yeah, you have to turn it off.
Okay.
All right. I love you all. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you on Monday. We're going to do another one that you will find very interesting. We're going to talk to Dr. Mike about the coronavirus and what they're doing at Life Extension. I think you'll find it very interesting. Bye. Love you.